Imagine you're declaring this 3-no trump contract. West leads the 2 of spades, 4th best. Plan your play. So what my partner did was to duck 2 rounds of spades and then won the 3rd spade. She then played the jack of clubs out, which was covered by East King and won by her ace. She then played a low club out towards the 9, which held. Now, after some careful consideration, she cashed the ace, king, and queen of hearts, on which East pitched a 5 of diamonds and she pitched a small diamond from hand. Then she cashed the ace of diamonds, and when no honor dropped from West, she decided to play for clubs to be 3-3 by exiting a club. When West turned out to have started with 4 clubs, West took the 2 clubs, the spade, and a heart, and took the contract down too. As the hands lay, partner could still have made the contract if she had pitched a club on the 3rd heart instead of pitching a diamond. And that's because when she cashes the ace and another diamond, East would either split honors, in which case East would get and played, or East can don't split honors, in which she could win with the 10 and still take another trick with the king. But would it have been right for her to pitch a club instead of a diamond? Well, pitching a diamond works if East started with king queen small or king queen small small club, for which there's 4 ways for king queen small and 6 ways for king queen small small. And if you take restricted choice into account, because East might have chosen to cover with the king or the queen if East had both honors, then you can have this number of ways. And like what happened at the table, she can still catch the ace of diamonds to catch singleton diamond honor with West if East only started with king doubleton club. On the other hand, if she pitches a club, then this actually still works even if East started with king queen small of club, as long as East also has the queen jack of diamonds. If East had started with king queen small of clubs, then West would have started with 3 card clubs and 2 diamonds. So the number of ways that West can have 2 small diamonds would be 5 choose 2, because there's only 5 small diamond pips, which is 10 ways, and the total number of ways to split the diamonds so that there are 5 2 would be 7 choose 2, which is 21. So just under less than half the time, West would have started with 2 small diamonds. And obviously this line works whenever East started with king doubleton club, because either the singleton honor drops from West, or East has to choose between splitting honors and getting end played, or just letting the 10 or 9 win a cheap trick. So if we do the math, then pitching the club works for just under 5 ways, because like 4 for king doubleton club with East, and half of the 4 ways where East could have started with king queen small of club, and you have it again because you do need West to not have any diamond honor. You can of course play for West to have started with honor doubleton diamond, which means you catch the ace and king and then exit the 10 of diamonds, and East can catch the queen of clubs and will have to return you another diamond. But there's 10 ways for West to have honor doubleton diamond, so it's equally as likely as West having 2 small diamonds. But the advantage of playing West to have small diamonds only is that it is the same line as if East had started with king doubleton club. So you basically just cater for more situations by assuming that West does not have any diamond honors. So if you do the math, then both lines are actually almost as equal, with pitching the diamond having the slight edge because there's slightly less than half the time where West started with doubleton small diamond. But if you don't think that East is capable of force carding the king when holding king queen, then that changes things and pitching the club is actually better. Now let's roll back a bit. When partner played a small to the 9 and that held, should partner have continued clubs instead of testing hearts? Well, if partner continued clubs, then she instantly goes down if West started with queen 4 card club, for which there are 4 ways. And it is better to have continued clubs specifically in this situation, which is if West had started with exactly Queen 3-card club, which is 6 ways, and also for hearts, which is 6 choose 4, which is 15 out of 64 ways. So if you multiply this together, then it is better to test the hearts first. Because even if, say, West started with 5-card heart, you'll find out on the second heart and you can still change strategy and continue club. So it's really only when West started with 4-card hearts that it makes a difference. And if East turns out to be the one with 4-card hearts, then that's still fine because East does not have a 4th spade to cash. And you still make your contract. So partner was right to test hearts first instead of continuing clubs. So as of now, partner has been doing quite a good job, but let's roll back even more. So off the top, we have 1 spade trick, 3 heart tricks, 2 diamond tricks, and 1 club trick. And we need 2 more to make our contract. So how can we get these 2 extra tricks? So one would be from hearts. So if hearts breaks 3-3, then we make our contract. But there's also no rush to play the hearts. For clubs, if we can manage to get 3 club tricks, then we can also make our contract. And how often does hearts break 3-3? Well, that would be 6 choose 3, which is 20 out of 64 of the ways. Also Jack 10 double turn, but there's just 2 ways. As for the clubs, we can take 3 club tricks whenever clubs are 3-3 with honor 3 card on either side. So that will be 12 ways out of 64. But you also make whenever both the king and queen of clubs are on side, and that will be 1/4 of the time. So overall, in isolation, playing on clubs actually gives you a higher chance of making your contract. And not only that, for the hearts, there's no rush. If they break, they break. Whereas for the clubs, there is a hurry because you do need to lose a trick first before you can set up the rest of your tricks. And playing the jack of clubs out does seem intuitively right, because if West wins the trick, then West will cash the king of spades, and on this, partner can just pitch a small club, and later on she can test hearts and then still can finesse East for the other honor in clubs if hearts doesn't work. But the problem with this is, like we have seen, what if East covers with the king? Now, as we have established just now, partner should not continue testing clubs. So a slight improvement would have been to play a small club out. This way, East does not have any incentive to play honor, and yes, it is true that if you play a club to the 10, that West would win it and then cash the king of spades, and then you're kind of in a pickle. Like, you can't pitch the jack or 9 of clubs because that doesn't let you finesse. If you pitch a diamond, then you lose your entry to the south hand. And if you pitch a hearts, then you just lose the chance of testing for hearts to be 3-3. But here's the thing, by leading low, you are able to test for East holding both the king and queen of clubs. If your 10 wins, you basically make your contract. If East hops in honor, then you're definitely getting your 3 club tricks. So by playing low first, you cater for king queen onside, which is 25% of the time. And when the king and queen is not onside and West wins a trick, then you just pitch a club. You just give up on clubs and you can test for hearts breaking. So in this case, I would have gone down. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this hand and see you next time. Bye!